And you're ready, Mr. Petway?
Yes.
This is people versus Terrence Rostick. Mr. Rostick, you can unmute yourself. This is ticket number P11879550. Count one, failed to display valid operator's license. Good morning. Please state your names for the record.
Tim Malafide on behalf of Mr. Rostick. Mr. Rostick, please state your name for the record.
Terrence Rostick.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, there have been recommendations put forth. We'd like to take advantage of those recommendations. Specifically, he'll be pleading to the one amended count of failure to display, the other count being dismissed. Should be a no insurance if I'm not mistaken, Judge.
I'm sorry. Are there two tickets?
I can tell you what it says on the docket, Judge, but often the docket is wrong too. So let me see.
Okay, let me hold on. Give me one.
No, Judge, you know what? No, I only see one ticket. I apologize. It's just the NOP. You were correct. The ending in 9501. It's my error.
Okay, so I did see 3 other counts on another ticket, but they might possibly be in default, so we're checking now.
Okay.
Okay. So there is just this one count that's already failed to display, Mr. Malafide. So does your client just wish to make admissions to this one count?
Yes, Your Honor. And if I may, Judge, just to inquire, the defaulted ticket, have we made a determination those other tickets are in default?
They are.
All right. And Judge, I'll have a conversation with him after we have our plea placed on the record, because that's going to be pertinent information to him in a bit.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rostick, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. You have had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Malafide. Could you put your hand down? You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Malafide today in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 16, 2021 at approximately 6:01 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of 7 Mile Road and Pearson Street in the city of Detroit?
Say that again.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 16, 2021 at around 6:01 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of West 7 Mile Road and Pearson Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2005 Dodge?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied with factual basis. We'll accept the admission. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine. Are you working, Mr. Rostick?
Yes.
Okay, so the fine is going to be $200, but then remember, you also have other tickets that are in default that you're going to need to pay. So how much time? You know how much you owe?
What other tickets?
I'm going to go into it in just a second, Mr. Rostick. We'll have discussion about it.
So I can let you know P1187949. I don't know why I'm yelling.
Well, he hasn't paid on that.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't, right, he hasn't paid. Was it, is it 5?
maybe I missed the conversation. Judge. Okay, so, oh, this is civil infraction?
Yeah.
Oh, it says $150, probably on each count. 288 on one, count two, and 126 on count three.
Okay, so Mr. Rostick, you already owe 126 on one, 288 on another, and 144, I think it was, 140,
45.
145 on another ticket.
What's these tickets occurring from?
It happened, all of this happened on the same date and time, but they were civil infractions. So,
Mr. Mel, explain that to him. Mr. Melfight, you say you're gonna talk to him again?
Is there any
Yes,
way
sir.
I can speak to Tim?
No, we can have a conversation about it here.
so this is what and you said you are working, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you till August 12th to pay at least the $200. You need to get the other ones in default paid, because I'm sure you probably don't have a license, so.
No, I have a license.
He has a license, Your Honor. It's just suspended because of these.
Okay, well, you need to get all that paid, but I'll give you to August 12th. Is that enough time?
Yes.
Or any other question? Well, you'll speak to Mr. Malachi.
Yeah, we'll have an opportunity to speak. Mr. Petway, if you'd be so kind as to put Mr. Rostick into a breakout room, I have to have a brief conversation with Ms. Horn, and then I'm going to speak to Mr. Rostick.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good luck, Mr. Rostick.
Okay, Ms. Horn. Hopefully she hasn't disappeared. Oh dear. Did I lose her? Ms. Horn, are you there?
I'm here.
Fantastic. Okay, I was worried. So I think maybe you might want to join me in, because I honestly, this last one is one, he wasn't up today. I don't know what the tickets were for. It was one of those
I don't
things.
either.
Yeah, so I think Mr. Ratliff can give us the tickets real quick so that we can look, because he did send me paperwork. Like, I have paperwork here for something, because apparently he was told by the court, you know, send in some paperwork, and he did, and that's why he came in today, because he's like, they said that I could come and fix it. So I mean, I've seen something, but I don't know what his tickets were for, so I don't know if it's going to be sufficient. So Mr. Ratliff?
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to give us some case numbers for Mr. Davis?
Or ROAs, that would be helpful.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, case number is, I sent you the documentation. Case number is 1627636631. That's count 1, 2, and 3. Drive unregistered, titled motor vehicle. Count 2 is no insurance, and count 3 is failed to display.
Can you repeat that ticket number, please?
Yeah.
There is 1627636631. That's count 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm. Is the ticket end, I mean, is it 3-1 and then 1, 2, and 3, or is that just the one for the one?
The 1 is count 1, and then count 2, and then
Gotcha.
count 3.
Okay.
All right, and then here's what I'm going to do so that I can go talk to this other gentleman. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at in terms of the paperwork. I see a registration here for a Volkswagen that is going to go through. It's a 2006 Volkswagen 610-2022. I'm seeing a temporary instruction permit for a Wendell Keith Davis that was issued in January of this year. And I'm looking at a certificate of no fault insurance for a Wendell Davis that, again, for its 2006, effective date 12/14/2021, expiration date 6/14/2022.
Okay, so improper plates.
I see registration, I see insurance, I see a license. Well, I see an
Or
instructions permit.
but that's not a license.
That's true. It's a.
But I don't want to jam him up, but
whatever. I listen. Tell you what, if you want to go and talk to him real quick, because here's the thing, he's not up today.
okay.
Right? There is
I don't
no
wanna
reason
talk to
this
him.
needs. Okay, yeah. There's no reason this needs to be done. We can do it as a courtesy, but frankly, he missed his court date on the 11th. I don't know why he thinks that he's up today. So we can help him. We can get him done today. But if not, let me ask you this: if
or he comes back with a license, because
well, yeah, but here's the one worry I'm having right now is I don't know how quickly one can get out of a temporary instruction permit and get a real license. Like if you get it in January, how long do you have to have a temporary instruction permit? Is there a rule anymore? I don't know.
now I don't know what a temporary instruction permit is. I do know this. I just went through it, Tim, and
I know you told me. Yeah.
I'm terrified. So she got her license last Saturday. So from what I understand, it's a graduated driver's license. So she
Okay.
had that the whole time she was getting her hours with me in the car.
Yeah.
And then she had a phase 2, and then the you have to have whatever. I don't know how I think he's over 18.
Oh yeah, most
So
definitely. No,
his process might be different.
Yeah, he was born in 1964.
So
I'm looking, so temporary instruction permit. I'm trying to see if
I don't
there's
know what that
anything
is
written
because
on it.
they give you
Yeah.
a graduated driver's license. I think you just have to take a road test.
Okay. Tell you what. Here's what I'll do.
Ask him if he took a road test.
Right, or if he can. Maybe we should ask if what he
Yeah,
needs
let's
to do.
check this out. I'd like to know too.
Let me. I'm gonna see how quickly I can get an answer for that for you, and then I'll come back. So give me.
Because I don't want to jam him up and then he can't go get a
100%.
license when most of these people don't have a license or never acquired one or
Let me
even
see
tried.
how he's doing.
Okay. Darnell just looking at you.
I'll be back with you next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just handled Adonis's matter.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to reach out to you, but I didn't want to so he just did the civil infraction and the rest was dismissed.
Adonis is my great nephew. He's 7 feet tall. Just had a baby boy.
Oh.
Which we all have to help take care of. Adonis is a kid.
Oh, we on live. I forgot.
I forgot to.
But no, everything else was straight. So.
Okay, I am being told by him that he has that he does have a full license. So let's have Mr. Ratliff check that, and then we can confirm. So, Mr. Ratliff. Mr. Ratliff, are you there?
I'm sorry. We're here.
No, that's okay. You were talking to the judge. I got the paperwork that you sent me. However, in that paperwork, what I had was what is called a temporary instruction permit from Mr. Davis. He is insisting that, in fact, he A, sent over an actual license and B, has that license. Could you be so kind as to check his SOS and see if he has a full license?
I did send, you didn't get a copy of his driver's license?
I got a copy of his ID, his Michigan registration. Yeah, there's a Michigan identification card, a Michigan temporary instruction permit, registration and insurance, and a picture of his license plate.
And can you email those to me? I'd like to review them as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll send them to you right now. Hold on one second. Do me a favor and just put in chat real quick your email.
Okay, there you go.
I'm just going to forward it to you right now. Sent. Okay. Meantime, while hopefully Mr. Ratliff will get us an answer on that, I'm going to quickly talk to this other gentleman and then I'll be right back and you can tell me what he finds.
Sounds good.
What is the number to where a person can make a payment over the phone? Because somebody asked me that, and I didn't forgot it. I used to know about her. 855 something.
Mr. Ratliff, did we get an answer for the SOS, sir?
The SOS, he says not licensed, it says not licensed status valid.
Okay, that kind of feels like a temporary license to me. I can't,
You know how to read these SOS? No?
they just changed them too, so it got harder there for a little bit.
Yeah, up in that corner, it'll say not licensed, but it doesn't say suspended, revoked, or anything like that. So the people will
Yeah, it
dismiss.
says,
No. It doesn't
yeah,
say
so it
that.
says, I think that kind of follows what temporary instruction permit, that feels right to me, the way that they're writing it.
Okay, so
Don't-
we'll dismiss and give him a chance to go ahead and get his license. He's headed in the right
Well,
direction.
hold on. Well, I think what we'll probably end up doing is actually just telling him to leave because he has a court date. Like, he's not up today. And like,
Oh, I mean, it's up to the judge, and I'm
yeah,
have
so,
no-
so you know what? And Ms. Horn, I actually might need you for something else, but let me quick go talk to this guy. Let me tell him what the situation is.
Did
Well,
you
we
see my
might-
email, Mr. Malafite?
I have not checked it for a second
Mr.
here, so hold on.
Malafite, just before
Yes.
you go, I was instructed to pull his tickets and try to handle this matter because he had been dealing with this stuff a long while. And so they wanted to get his matters dealt with today. I was told.
Well,
by the supervisor.
I will tell you this.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I recognize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mr. Ratliff, I just read an email here from Ms. Horn. I do not believe that this gentleman's troubles are over.
Okay.
Specifically, it looks like he has something very serious that is coming down the line. So even if we were able to get this done today, I don't think it's gonna be over.
That's
for him.
fine. I was just relaying the message. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just a clerk.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, absolutely. I listen. We're always the lot of us are just grasping a lot at straws because sometimes we just don't have info in front of us. Okay, Your Honor, I guess we'd leave it to the court. I mean, we can fix some of his stuff, but apparently a warrant is about to go out.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Possibly.
100%. Yeah, but
Yes.
the picture is very familiar to me, and I don't see pictures in normal everyday traffic stops.
Yes. In any case, did we want Ms. Horn?
I want to
we were to-
dismiss. I'd like to move to dismiss for
Okay, we'll
valid
move
for
to
valid
dismiss down.
documentation.
Okay, so then let's just do that then. That way we can at least clear that up, and if heaven forbid he has something coming, then he can deal with that when the time comes. Okay, then Judge, I'm gonna let him back in and we can put that one on the record. If that sounds all right. Does that sound all right, Judge? Got it, thank you. There we go. And then I do have, you know what, in 1 second, Ms. Horn, after we get this done, I have one other thing for you. Hold on.
Well, Ms. Horn, it's good that we are back together again.
Yes.
Mr. Pedway, he's on a phone. I don't know how to pull somebody out
Okay.
when they're on a phone.
All right. Mr. Davis, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
We have Mr. Davis, Your Honor.
On the record, this is the people versus Wendell Davis on case number 162766363, count 1, driver registered or entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person, Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Nullified.
Tim Malafide on behalf of Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, please state your name for the record.
Wendell Davis.
Thank you, sir.
And good morning, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the people, P70303.
Your Honor, I believe that there have been recommendations put forth to dismiss these matters. We'd like to take advantage of those recommendations and we would stipulate probable cause.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Ms. Moore. Okay, so these matters are dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Davis, you are all set, sir. Good luck to you. And did you have any questions?
Okay. No, ma'am. Everything dismissed now, you said?
Yes, everything is dismissed.
Those matters are dismissed, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You can feel free to hang up, Mr. Davis. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Your Honor, if we could go off of YouTube real quick,